Welcome to Beauty School. This is Stylist John. I'm going over molding techniques on my client. The first thing that you want to do whenever you have a client is you want to provide a consultation. Okay, there are 5 steps to doing a consultation. I'm going to briefly go over them right quick with you. Okay, number 1, you want to ask them what their hair story is. Number 2, you want to find out what kind of products they use. Number 3, you want to ask them what is their hair challenges and listen attentively and take notes for what they say. Number 4, what are your daily activities to find out what their lifestyle is. Number 5, what line of work are you into? What is your career path? It will let you know what type of income they have, okay? Lifestyle and income is very important for spotting out what your client is, because your client is a reflection of kind of what you do. There are clients that's going to be attracted to you based off your skill, and clients that's going to be attracted to you based off your lifestyle, okay? A customer is someone that's attracted to you for your skill. A client is somebody that's attracted to you based off your lifestyle, so know the difference. A customer can chair hop. A client won't. A client is going to be your client. This is your client. This is part of your clientele. They're part of your lifestyle. They like your skill set, like your personality, like how you care about yourself. They like how you care for them. The 5th question is, when you ask what line of work are you into and what the career path is, you take notes, and then you want to write down ABC. What is their birthday? Because everybody has a birthday and people love coupons on their birthday. You want to write out a prescription. The prescription that you write out is something that's going to solve the person's problem. What is your prescription for this person's challenge? And then you ask them, how do you want your hair? You listen to them, you take notes, and you repeat it back to them. And then you draw a little short diagram to yourself, so that way you have a mental symbol or mental picture that's out that will better help you to serve the client. So let's say she's talking to me and I say, ma'am, how you want your hair? And she says, I want an inch off the top, I want my sides curled tight, and I want looser curls on the top, and I want the hair to go toward my face. So I repeat back to her what she said. Ma'am, you said that you want some tight curls on the sides and back. You want an inch off the top, and you want looser curls going towards your face. Did I hear you correctly? And when she nods her head yes, you got it. So you doodle that out on a piece of paper, okay, to give yourself a reference, and then you go in and you begin to mold it down, because she's already cut into a style. The only thing I'm going to do is provide a little trim on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do the trim on the top. Pretend I'm doing the trim. I've done the trim, so now I'm going to mold it down. I'm going to get my spray bottle, I'm going to saturate her with water. Next, I'm going to use my foam wrap. And however I lay this hair is how it's going to stay. Okay, so when you mold your hair down, you want to make sure you mold it in a way where it's going to be flattering to the client. So I'm molding this hair going, she said she wanted her hair in her face, so actually I'm going to mold this going towards her face. I'm going to call my client Miss Johnson. Why does Miss Johnson pop out of my head? I get a lot of friends with the last name Johnson. I like the name Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson is nice to me. All right, Miss Johnson. So I'm molding Miss Johnson's hair. Alright, here we go. This is our mold. This is mold number 1. This is going toward the face. I'm going to wrap her. I'm going to put her under the dryer. And as soon as I put her under the dryer, I'm going to get my next client. She about to go into the dryer. All right, Miss Johnson, I'm going to put you under the dryer. Now, I'm going to get my next client. This is Stephanie, okay? I've already previously cut Stephanie. I know Stephanie. She's already got her cut. I'm in the process now of molding and curling her. I'm going to ask her, how you want your hair this time, Stephanie? She's going to say, I want curls coming down. So, when I mold her hair, I'm going to mold her hair going backwards because she wants these curls to go down, okay? What you say, you want waves on the side? So she want waves on the side. So I'm gonna get my water. I'm gonna saturate her hair. She's already cut into a pixie cut. Okay, and so now I'm gonna add in my foam wrap. I'm about to be the best rapper alive, no pun intended. Get it? Best rapper alive? Rap the hair. Alright, so I got my foam wrap in. I'm gonna make sure I got all the product in there good. Make sure it's saturated into the hair. A little bit more foam wrap. Alright, now I'm going to mold this straight back. Now the reason why I'm molding this straight back is because you want the volume at the top. However you mold this hair is how this hair is gonna lay. Okay, mold number 2. This is a mold that's going backwards. Because we're gonna add volume here going to the front right here. I'm gonna end up starting from the front and curling going backwards, and then I'm gonna curl this going down. Mold number 2. Right, rotating the last client. Let's say her name is Ginger, okay? Ginger, how you want your hair? Okay, she like her hair to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna mold her hair going to the side. Use my foam wrap. I love the undercut look. A little bit more water, a little bit more hydration. A little bit more foam wrap in here. Fighting with it. Anytime you're fighting with the hair, it's always good to add more product in. Because you shouldn't have to fight with it, it should just glide, easily glide. There we go. When your stand begins to let down the hair before you get done, it's time for another stand. So it's time for me to buy me another stand. Alright, I got her molded to the side. This is a side undercut. Alright. There's 3 clients. I molded and rotated, okay? My first client is under the dryer. When my first client who's under the dryer comes out from under the dryer, I'm going to mold, I'm going to curl her, style and finish her, and then she's going to pay. I'm going to write down her appointment for the next time that she come in and rebook her. And then I'm going to rotate my next client to come from under the dryer. So it's always good to rotate your clients. It's always good to make sure you schedule them at least an hour and a half between each other, but sometimes they might come in one cluster. So a client that's your client, they're going to wait for you. Okay? I'm Stylist John. This is Short Hair Boot Camp. I was going over consultation, and the reason why it's good to do a consultation to know your client and already have your previous relationship with them, because you would have already cut their hair before. Their hair would already have been into the style that they wanted, and all they got to do is tell you how they want it, and then you just repeat back to them what they say to make sure you're on the same page. And then you mold, style, Mold, curl, style, rebook. That's how you fill your books up, by rebooking. You want to make sure you rebook the client. As the client is paying, you want to make sure you pencil in their next appointment date. Okay, are you a weekly person or a bi-weekly person? And you make sure you rebook that person. You put them down on the books on the calendar, Google Calendar. Make sure y'all both got it. Write the date on the business card so that way they know when their next appointment is. And then boom, your books are filled. Booked and busy stylist. Out the mud. You got it straight out the mud. You started with friends and family. Now the general public is coming in because now your friends and family are telling people about your business. They're marketing your services. They're telling you, hey, they're a walking billboard for your service. Hey, John did this. He did a good job. I got you. I'm Stylist John. Welcome to Beauty School, Short Hair Boot Camp. You can reach me to book an appointment, www.stylistjohn.com, 314-359-5499. I can get you fly.